Welcome, dear viewers, to another riveting exploration into history's closet. Before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button for more shocking revelations. Today, we begin our journey with an unassuming house, a new home nestled in the heart of England, freshly adorned with the laughter and joy of a young family. This is the new residence of William and Kate, but beneath its charming facade lies a history shrouded in darkness, its roots stretching back to the tumultuous 1800s. This house, with its grand arches and picturesque surroundings, whispers tales from the past. It's as if the stones themselves are imbued with the memories of those who once lived within its walls. The echoes of laughter and joy, perhaps, but also the less savoury sounds of history that we often choose to forget. The intrigue surrounding this house is not merely due to its age. No, it's the shadows of its past occupants that give it a chilling allure. The whispers of their deeds, their triumphs and their transgressions hang heavy in the air. Multiple generations have come and gone, each leaving an indelible mark on the fabric of this dwelling. The whispers speak of a certain former owner, a figure of power and influence, whose lifestyle was steeped in controversy. A story of wealth and privilege, yes, but also of unfathomable cruelty and oppression. The echoes of the past hint at a connection to the brutal institution of slavery, a dark chapter in human history. But what does this mean for the current occupants? Are they aware of the history that seeps from the very walls of their new home? Or are they blissfully ignorant, stepping into a narrative much larger than themselves, blind to the echoes of the past that fill the corners of their new residence? And so, we are left with a burning question that will guide us through our exploration. Are the royals stepping into a haunted house? Or is it just a house with a history it can't shake off? Let's delve deeper. As we step back in time, we find ourselves in the 18th century, a period riddled with unsettling practices. In this era, the house that now stands as a symbol of elegance and royalty was a spectre of a much darker period. The house, grand and imposing, was the dwelling of an affluent family whose fortune was built on the backs of enslaved individuals. The family, whose name has been long washed away by the tides of time, left behind a legacy that is as chilling as it is appalling. The family's wealth was not born of honest labour or fair trade, but rather the inhumane institution of slavery. They, like many others of their status during that time, exploited the labour of the enslaved for their own gain. The grandeur of the house tells a tale of opulence, yes, but tucked beneath the surface it whispers a story of suffering and despair. In the hushed undertones, you can almost hear the echoes of the past, the clanking of chains, the crack of a whip, the desolate cries of those whose freedom was stolen from them. Each brick in the house, each ornate column, each sprawling hallway bears witness to this horrifying past. This was a time when human beings were treated as commodities, bought and sold like mere objects. The house, so admired for its architectural beauty, was a silent observer of these atrocities. It stood unflinching as the enslaved toiled away, their sweat and blood seeping into the very foundations of the building. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? To think that beneath the layers of fresh paint and refurbished decor lies a history drenched in the sufferings of the enslaved. It's a past that can't be erased, a stain that can't be washed away. The grand house, with its sprawling gardens and ornate interiors, may have changed hands over the centuries, but the echoes of its past still linger, a haunting reminder of a time when humanity was lost and oppression was the order of the day. A residence that once echoed with the cries of the oppressed, does it still carry the weight of its past? Now, let's turn our gaze to the present occupants. Are they even aware of the shadows that lurk within their walls? In the grand scheme of things, one might argue that the royals are simply the latest in a long line of illustrious occupants. Yet we must question whether they truly understand the depth of history that permeates their new home. This isn't just any old house, it's a house that has witnessed centuries of change, a house that has borne witness to the best and worst of human nature. The echoes of the past are not always pleasant, for within these walls a dark secret from the 18th century still lingers, a secret that tinges the grandeur of the house with an unsettling aftertaste. The house was once the stronghold of a wealthy individual whose prosperity was built upon the suffering of others, a slave owner who thrived while others were stripped of their freedom. Now this house has become the abode of the royals, individuals of great influence and stature. But do they know? Do they know about the whispers of injustice that still echo in the hallways? Do they know about the cries for freedom that have soaked into the very bricks of the house? The royals, known for their elegance and sophistication, now reside in a house that was once a symbol of oppression. The contrast is stark, almost jarring. It's like a dark cloud looming over a sunny day, a stain that mars an otherwise pristine image. Yet one cannot help but wonder if this knowledge could change anything. Would it tarnish the royals' view of their new home? Would it make them feel uncomfortable, knowing the suffering that once occurred within their walls? Or perhaps they are blissfully unaware. Perhaps the dark past of their house remains hidden, its secrets tucked away in dusty corners, its stories lost in the echoes of time. Could ignorance be their bliss? Or will the echoes of the past reach their ears? Only time will tell. As the royals settle into their new home, concerns are rising like a spectre from the past. The whispers of the house's past are now echoing louder than ever, becoming a chorus of voices that can no longer be ignored. The unsettling history attached to the property has sparked a wave of public concern, casting a shadow over the royals' new chapter. The house, with its grandeur and opulence, carries with it a heavy burden. The dark secrets that lie in its foundation, dating back to the 18th century, are as much a part of its structure as the bricks and mortar. It was once the domain of a figure deeply entwined with the history of slavery, an association that leaves an indelible stain. The echoes of this tainted past are causing unease, leading many to question the implications for its new inhabitants. The concern is not just about the house's past, but how it could potentially impact its new inhabitants. Will the dark history of the home seep into the lives of the royals? Could the spectre of the past cast a pall over their future? These are the questions that are being asked, the concerns that are being raised. The public's reaction to the royals' move into this house has been a blend of curiosity and apprehension. The allure of the royals combined with the intrigue of the property's past has set the stage for a captivating narrative. But beneath the fascination lies a genuine concern for the royals' well-being. The house's past is a part of its identity, a reminder of a time when human suffering was a commodity. It's a legacy that is difficult to shake off, a narrative that has been woven into the fabric of the house itself. As the royals embark on their new journey in this house, they carry with them the weight of its history. The house's past is not easily forgotten, and the public eye never blinks. Will this haunt the royals' future? The history, as we know, has an unshakable grip, especially when it's stained with blood and tears. In the grand tapestry of time, every thread is significant. Each one tells a tale, carries a legacy, and leaves an imprint. The stories of the past are not just confined to the pages of history books. They permeate the walls of ancient buildings, whisper in the wind, and echo in the silence. Imagine, then, the echoes within the walls of the aforementioned house. Each room a silent witness to countless events, each brick steeped in stories that span centuries. The house, like a grand old storyteller, holds within its heart a narrative that is simultaneously fascinating and unsettling. Dwelling in such a place, one can't help but wonder, can we ever truly escape our past? Can we brush aside the dust of history and start anew? Or does history, with its unyielding grip, always find a way to remind us of its presence? Living in a house with such a dark past is like living atop an archaeological site. Beneath the surface of the present, deep within the layers of time, lie secrets waiting to be unearthed. And when these secrets are as disconcerting as the ones we've discussed, their discovery can send ripples across the calm surface of the present. This house, with its grandeur and beauty, also carries the weight of a troubled past. A past that serves as a stark reminder of the inhumane practices that were once considered the norm. It is a testament to the power of history and its ability to permeate the present. In essence, history is not just a collection of dates and events. It's a potent force, a constant companion that whispers tales of times gone by. It's a mirror that reflects the triumphs and failures of humanity, reminding us of where we've been and guiding us towards where we ought to go. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. Remember to subscribe for more shocking tales from history's crypt. Until next time, Keep digging, you never know what you might unearth.